Hello, my name is Taryn Lesh, and this is my presentation on how to control your emotions during a difficult conversation by Amy Gallo. This article discusses how easily you can get emotionally worked up during a difficult conversation. Oftentimes, during a difficult conversation, your body and mind has a natural response to work itself up and prepare for a fight. Your body's natural response is due to the increase of heart rate and breathing rate. Because of this, your body is not actually able to tell the difference between a threat and just not getting your way. The increase in heart rate and breathing rate is what triggers your flight or flight mode. Because of this, we often lose our ability to think clearly and react rationally. This article lists the 5 steps to calm yourself and to avoid these situations. The first step to keep yourself calm is to breathe. If you feel yourself getting worked up, take a second, step away, and breathe. How using this verbal judo tool benefits the situation. Taking this step before or during your difficult conversation helps prevent impulse reactions. This will also help you remain calm and collected during your conversation. The key with verbal judo is to respond and not react. So for this, we must be masters of our mind. The second step is to focus on your body. Sometimes during a difficult conversation, sitting down can be really uncomfortable. It can make you feel stiff and make it feel like your emotions are building up. To distract yourself, try and do some physical things, such as standing up and walking, twiddling your thumbs, or even tapping your foot. How this verbal judo tool benefits the situation. The repetitive motion of your body can help ground you and relieve some of your stress. Physical distractions can help shift your attention and calm your mind. This will de escalate your thoughts and emotions. If you can calm your mind, then you are able to respond and not react. The third step is to say a mantra. Oftentimes, we don't like to deal with difficult conversations. So, saying a repetitive, positive phrase like, I got this or I can handle this, can help you be ready for the conversation. Because if you're ready on the inside, your body will reflect that attitude. How using this verbal judo tool benefits the situation. Repeating these mantras can help you remain calm and approach the conversation with a positive attitude. Repeating your mantra can also lessen your anxiety and give you the confidence you need to handle the difficult conversation. Step 4 is to acknowledge and label your feelings. Oftentimes, during a difficult conversation, we do not allow ourselves time to process our feelings and emotions. We need to be able to allow ourselves time to label and acknowledge our feelings for what they are. Being able to label and acknowledge your feelings will help let them go easier. How using this verbal judo tool benefits the situation. When you are not blinded by your own emotion and feelings, you are able to use empathy. Empathy allows you to see and understand the other person's perspective. When the other person sees that you understand and acknowledge their feelings, it can de escalate many situations. Empathy and heart is how a conversation should start. The fifth and final step to remaining calm during a difficult conversation is simply just taking a break. Oftentimes, during difficult conversations, emotions can run high. So, when those emotions run high, just ask to take a break. This is beneficial to both parties involved because if you're upset, chances are they are too. Why this verbal judo tool is beneficial to the situation. Taking a break signifies a pause in the conversation. This is a type of deflection. This is good to do when the conversation is becoming volatile. It can be beneficial to both you and the other person involved in the conversation. Taking this step can help you reset your thoughts and redirect your energy. This can also help de escalate conflict and tension. If you were to keep the conversation going with high tension, it could lead to harmful or even irrational comments that could damage your relationship. In conclusion, using all 5 of these steps during a difficult conversation can take you one step closer to being a verbal judo master. My final questions for the class are there any of the 5 steps that you thought were not helpful? If you could add any additional steps, what would you add and why? And out of all 5 of the steps listed, which one are you most likely to use and why?